Okay, so I'm starting off with putting a circle of just water on my page, and I've just estimated my circle shape. Then I've applied my grey and purple and blue to the water, and it's sort of splodged out. Then I moved my page slightly and it went all mushy. So I just dabbed it with some paper towel to get that excess off, and then added some more purple to it and some more black, this time flicking. And it was still quite wet. So that flick has bled and given that kind of crystallized effect, which is pretty effective, I think. And I've done two other smaller circles, thinking about my composition and planning that out, where I want those two other planet type things. I've used a ruler to draw a border around the edge because I think it looks smart having that white border around the edge. You can use masking tape to masking tape that, but again, it's what materials you've got at home right now, and you've probably got a ruler to do that. And then very carefully going along my edge there with my paintbrush. If you've got masking tape, that does the job for you, and then you just wait for the paint to dry and peel off the masking tape very, very carefully. But I'm limited with my resources too here, so I've just used a ruler with my border, which is a bit tricky to get that edge, but I'm making the best of it given I'm in a bit of a rush. Okay, so I'm adding my black background. I'm using gouache, which is a type of paint. You could use this with acrylic, you could use this with poster paint, you could try it with watercolour. You're not going to get such a vivid result, but you could take some photographs of this piece and then add filters to it and play around with your photography. You could do some close-ups of this. There's some really nice effects that have come out of using these techniques. So the starting point was water on my page, quite wet, and then I've dropped my colour paint into the water and watched the effect. And then I've done some flicking, and now I'm using just a solid black for my background. Okay, and the final stages there is that I've got a coarse, thicker brush, not a fine brush. It's quite a thick, coarse brush, and I am then dipping it into just my solid white paint. I'm using my gouache here, which is just another type of paint. It gives quite a matte effect, which I quite like. And there you go, you've got the final result there. And I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Bye.